Well, hello everybody. I'll do the intro because I gave Randy the
Oh,
assignment.
yeah,
to
he
text
did.
somebody. So, I will do the intro today. Welcome to the international studios of Open Door Cigars.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Well, that's what you say every week. So,
I may lose my
your position? Probably not.
yeah, I may lose my spot here.
Probably
I'm trying
not.
to text Sharon. To let her know we're on. It's a good day,
I
isn't
got
it?
my butt whooped.
You did?
I did. We had a big orange extension cord behind some of the furniture. Looked like crap. It seemed like a simple enough job. All I got to do is get rid of the orange extension cord. Dadgum, I'm on my hands and knees moving furniture. I'm trying to unsnaggle this thing. Apparently somebody put it in place somewhere around the 1850s because that thing was tied in knots. You couldn't believe get it out of there. And then I couldn't get one lamp to come back on no matter how I plugged everything around, only to finally think, I went and changed light bulbs. It worked then.
Well,
So,
all I'll say is
I'm not much of an electrician.
Your wife was ready to see that thing get
Yes.
get taken
Cigar
care
Mom
of.
looked at me yesterday during the staff meeting and said, would you please get rid of that extension cord? Now, she's been telling me that now, mind you, forever and a day.
Yeah.
I have a messenger on there from Steve Allman. Hey, buddy,
Steve,
if you're watching live, I'll get back to you.
Phil Isley's watching us here.
Hello, Phil. I just got a call from Pastor JD.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Everything.
he's up in Indiana.
Uh-huh.
And he says he's sitting there, and here's this dude walks in. Apparently, he works for Perdomo.
Oh.
And he's talking to JD. His name's, Dennis.
Yes, yeah.
And Dennis asked JD, and of course neither one of them know the other. And Dennis says, you don't happen to know a guy in Arkansas by the name of Brian Waters, do you? And JD was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. I go there
Sorry.
pretty frequently, right?
I know him.
Yeah. Well, it is Rojas month officially now.
It is, as of today.
And, man, we had yesterday, or last month, I should say, we had Drew Estates, and we had
did a meet and greet. Well, with Dave Payne.
With Dave Payne.
It was a great night. We had a lot of fun. And raffled off an electronic cooler door. Really nice electronic humidor. Glass fronted. It was cool.
It was really nice.
It was. Andrew Nichols, who's actually in the studio audience today, way across the room, doesn't know I'm using his name in vain.
Yeah.
But he actually won, which is like 2 of the raffles.
That was a
He's
nice
won.
one. We had that. We had this cool, looks like a spray paint can, but it's a lighter.
It was a spray paint can, but it was a butane cigar lighter. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Rattle can.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we had some free cigars for third place. What a great time. It was a good
was,
crew that night.
It was pretty good. My beautiful bride is watching. And
hippie wife.
Yes.
Hello, hippie wife.
So I have to wish my wife a happy birthday.
Happy birthday. She's
tomorrow.
29.
Tomorrow
That's right.
she is having a birthday, and boy, it's hard getting gift ideas out of her. I'm still trying to get a gift idea out of her.
Well, you bought her that weed eater the one time, made her really happy.
Oh man, I don't want to buy another weed eater or something, but I would
but she
not
loved
be
it.
surprised. I would not be surprised if it isn't something yard related.
I was about to say, why don't you give her a gift card?
She's got all the birdie stuff and
Yeah,
all
but give
that.
her a gift
so
card to
I don't know.
to a greenhouse.
Yeah, and she says hello. Brian Gilly says Heidi.
Hello,
and,
Brian.
Howdy, I should say, not Heidi, howdy. And Brian, it was good to see you the other day. So I am smoking the Rojas Street Tacos
Barbacoa. I could tell by the band.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I smoked one earlier. They're really good.
Yeah.
They're really good.
We had Albert with us yesterday for staff training. He walked our guys through the Rojas lineup. Really educational, really good.
Yep, it was good.
Appreciate Albert and Mary Lou doing that for us. That was really really good. Dan.
It was fun. Went to dinner with them and then went and had a cigar and a little glass of wine afterwards.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
Yeah, it was good to get
Shout out to
visit
Albert Cisneros and Miss Mary Lou
So
for coming into staff meeting this week in training. I also know that the world's strongest cigar rep shall be going on vacation as of Thursday.
Oh, really? He's taking a break.
Apparently, apparently taking a break. I'm not sure. I didn't get the memo requesting approval.
Yeah.
Somehow I don't think he cared what I thought. Now that's a little hurtful, but that's just the feeling I got. I'm just saying.
Well, he probably deserves a break. That guy works hard. Man, he works hard. All those reps work hard. I mean, they all work hard. They get after it. And Sharon, our cigar mom, is now online.
Hello, Sharon.
Hello, Miss Sharon.
She's in the books.
I bet.
Actually, right now, the last I talked to her a few minutes ago, she was hammering through this big, long inventory report she runs me every Monday.
Yeah.
So I can look at how all the SKUs are moving and what I need to order and what I don't and all that. And that's it's a monster of a set of downloads and then exports and then onloads and imports and then reconfigurations, and then I got a big Excel sheet.
So some of you are probably wondering, hey, why weren't you guys on at 9 this morning, and you missed some other weeks at 9, and it's been days later? Well, the reason this morning, and always something seems like gets in the way, but this morning we still had Albert and Mary Lou with you, and we just couldn't pull it off then. Luke is watching us. Luke, good to see you,
buddy.
But yeah, we had a good time like yesterday afternoon, and then even last night, and got to just hang out at your house for a bit and visit, and that was nice. So what's the special this month?
Oh, all right. So this month is sponsored by. It sounds like a commercial. It's sponsored by Noel Rojas Cigars. And I tell you what, we got a great story. We met Noel 2016 in Vegas. He has been in business for 10 years, so I'm speculating on this, but it may have been his very first trade show. And
he was new. He was pretty new.
Oh yeah, he's very new. No matter whether it was the first one or second one, he was very new. But he's been around about 10 years now with Noel Rojas brand. Now he had a couple other brands.
Yeah. And
I tell you he's an impressive guy. Like any business venture, especially something as big as getting into manufacturing,
it's tough.
You know, his first couple of runs didn't work.
Yeah.
And Noel literally rolled cigars out of Renegade, which is a lounge in Dallas area. Rolled cigars out of Renegade for 2 years to get himself paid out flush. This is not the industry you leave a debt unpaid.
Yeah.
You do that, you're done.
And what an honorable guy to work through that.
Yeah,
and
he was not going to leave a debt.
And then get back on his feet and get his stuff. We've always said he's one of the most talented blenders that we know.
Yeah, he has got, he's really known kind of as the king of smaller ring gauges.
Yeah.
So for the most part, all of his core lines, largest ring gauge he has is a 52.
Yeah.
Typically he'll have a Toro that's a 6x52, a Corona, a Robusto that's like a 5x50. The Corona's, I want to say a 48. And then he's got a Lancero in most of those core lines. And he's kind of the king of small ring gauges. Yeah. Very complex blender. Big fan he's a fan of certain blends of San Andreas, fan of certain blends of Sumatra, but he's also into Corojo and Habano and a number of other stuff as wrapper leaves on his cigars, but he's just a really, really talented artisan with cigars.
And we smoked one yesterday that we're not carrying yet, but we both said it's on the radar to bring in, and that was the Blue Bonnet.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Really, really good cigar.
We brought Noel through Albert and Mary Lou. We brought Noel in from the trade show just a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
And I have still trying to adjust my turn rates on ordering. They're selling so quickly.
Can't hardly keep up.
That we've run out twice now, and that's not something I typically allow to happen. But there are certain times that something's selling so hard and fast I can't. Kind of don't know. Doesn't matter how big I order. They're selling.
They're selling.
And you do have to ease into that. I don't want to end up assuming that something's going to continue the wind under its wings and buy what would have been a year's worth of cigars. Kills cash flow. But we're continuing to grow that. We've got an order out with them right now, and I've got another one I got to place today. Plus, what we're wanting to do an expansion on sizes in some of the lines, like the Statement and the Unfinished Business.
And those are really good.
Yep. We'll also we will also increase our street tacos.
Yeah.
And the sizes in those street tacos if things keep going. This is
And the breakfast taco, I think we've got all the breakfast tacos.
we've got there's only 3 blends. The breakfast taco is a size. Think of it it is a small perfecto. It is just like shape and size wise, just like an Arturo Fuente short story.
Yeah.
And we can't keep them in.
Yeah.
Cannot keep them in.
And a good price point. Good little cigar if you got about a 40-minute smoke or something. Really good.
Yep.
And you talk about the small ring gauges, and sometimes we forget it because you and I smoke about a 50, 52 most of the time ring gauge, and that's kind of what we like. But the thing about those smaller ring gauges is you get a lot of the flavor that you get is derived from the wrapper. The blend can change some in the cigar, and that can add some flavor differences, and certainly does, especially if you're talking about Nicaraguan versus Honduran versus Dominican and all of that. Those change.
From a mathematical perspective, a wrapper leaf in any cigar is about 16% of the tobacco.
Yeah.
All right, 16.7 to be specific in most cigars. But when you get into larger ring gauges, because your bunch just has so much tobacco in it, right?
Right.
Even though the ratio is the same, in a larger ring gauge cigars, the wrapper leaf is playing more of a 16.7% to the flavor profile. This is subjective, guys. So you can call me a liar online all you want. You're probably right. It's just perspective. But when you get into smaller ring gauges, even though technically the percentage-wise is probably the same, it should be in almost any size if you know how cigars constructed. The percentage should be the same, but the amount that you're going to garner is not overpowered by super large, just physical quantities of different tobaccos. So you probably are picking up a lot more flavor off of the wrapper leaf on a small ring gauge cigar than you probably would in the exact same cigar that was say a Gordo, a 6x60, because that 660 has got so much filler tobacco in there, right? That you still have one wrapper leaf, right? It percentage is the same because the ring gauge of the cigar is not.
Smaller ring gauge.
A large ring gauge cigar has more wrapper leaf on it than a small ring gauge cigar. Right? Because going around a bigger circumference. But
the ratio is about the same.
The ratio is about the same.
But it changes the flavor profile.
But you can definitely find, there are large ring gauge Sumatras I can smoke, and I really pick up very small hints of the Sumatra in there. In the smaller ring gauges, for me, I seem to garner more flavor off of that Sumatran tobacco than I might in the exact same cigar in a large ring gauge.
I 100% agree.
So
Eric is watching us. Hello, Mr. Eric. Good to see you. Man, boss, we got some killer events coming up.
We do.
Over the next couple of months.
2 weeks, and of course today's title of the show, Guy Fieri, 2 weeks away from today. He will be in the shop from 5 to 8, along with our buddy, Jack Carreño, the National Sales Director for Espinosa.
The Breakfast Club.
Part of the Breakfast Group, yep, that's exactly right. That's 2 weeks from today. That's June 15th on a Monday evening, from 5 to 8. So that's going to be really fun. It's going to be unique and different. By all means, come by. Guy's going to be selling cigars. For those of you that may not know, Guy has his own cigars called the Knuckle Sandwich, made by Espinosa, and he will be here helping us sell those that evening. And my understanding, we'll be happy to autograph any box you want to buy.
Oh, cool.
I have ordered in a lot.
I was going to say, we're going to need some that night.
So we should be good, but again, the guy's a busy guy. So when I say it's 5 to 8, like any celebrity, they have no choice but to be very attached to the schedule that they have, because they have other places to be, other events going on. He is in to shoot a production that same time that he's in with us. So
however that goes, we'll get him whatever we can.
Well, we'll get him. I think we'll get him, because again, they're very tied to their calendar. So they're good about showing up, but they do have to go when they have to go. When we had Deadgummit, I'm so blanked. Who did we bring over from Liquor World that one night?
Oh, Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw. Yeah, when we had Terry Bradshaw in, right? And obviously we'd have loved
spur of the moment deal.
We'd have loved to tell everybody, but I bumped into Terry Bradshaw and bought some of his bourbon, which by the way is good. And he's a cigar guy.
Yeah, big cigar guy.
Realized, figured out that we owned a shop and we're literally 40 seconds across a parking lot from him. So he came on over and said hi to everybody in the shop. I'd have loved to have 2 weeks to promote that. But
yeah, it had
anyway,
a cigar
Terry
with
came
him,
in, nice guy, but he, we were all like, sit down, we'll sit down and drink some of your bourbon. We'll pair it with a cigar. We'll have a good time. And he goes, man, I'd love to, but my plane is literally fired up on the runway waiting on me. I have to be in Louisiana in a few hours.
Yeah,
and this was already 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. Yeah. And he was like, I got to be in Louisiana for nothing. And it is what it is. I mean, these guys that are
they're just
celebrities
busy.
have got tight schedules, and they got to do what they got to do. So I will tell you, do not show up late. 5 to 8, Monday, June 15th.
Yeah.
Is the time we're scheduled for.
And get your box early.
Yep, get your box, and that way we can hopefully get Guy to autograph it for you.
Yep.
Get some pictures. We'll have a good time. It's gonna be a great night.
It is.
I know Cigar Mom's gonna have us some treats that evening.
I was wondering if she was going to do it. I didn't want to mention it on air, but
no.
I
she
thought,
said she's gonna. And you know her. She's not backing up.
Yeah. And that's going to be great. And that date again is?
That is Monday, June 15th.
June 15th.
Which is 2 weeks from today.
And
then at the end of the month, Albert and Mary Lou will be back, and we're going to run a Noel Rojas event Thursday the 28th from like 5 to 10 here at the shop. And of course, that's a cave night.
And we're doing
and
street
that
tacos.
Night, we are not only are we selling street tacos, meaning the cigar, we're serving street tacos.
Absolutely.
Now, this is going to be a special occasion, guys, because Cigar Mom always cooks for Thursdays in all our events.
Yeah.
But on this one, Randy is going to be cooking his, and they are quite famous, Randy Street Tacos. So we'll be cranking out.
We're going to do deer and chicken.
We're going to do. So what should we call that? We'll call that carnitas and pollo.
Yeah, I guess.
So, meat and chicken.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to do some deer meat, and who knows? Maybe we'll throw in there some barbacoa.
Who knows?
Maybe no.
Who knows?
Who knows? But in any case, so y'all don't want to miss that. Literally, he'll be getting everything prepped and ready, and we'll be able to make them for you straight off the griddle.
Yep. Yeah. It ought to be a.
We'll have street corn
really
and some other stuff.
Oh yeah,
going
we'll
on
do
with
street corn. We'll make it a great.
If y'all don't know, Randy is one of these nerds that will get up early on a Saturday morning and drive across Northwest Arkansas to hear some griddle or smoking master teach a class in a Walmart parking lot about how to make something new.
I love outdoor cooking. We cook all the time, and Sunday afternoon I have a little event with some friends at Happy's Place, and we do that on my back door patio. It's good. Robert Jones is watching us, and Eric says that the event is the day before his birthday. So happy early birthday, Eric. And
Eric or Bobby?
Eric.
Oh, you just said Bobby.
Yeah. Well, Robert Jones is watching too, but Eric says it's his birthday. So get that
birthday,
straight.
Eric.
So anyway,
don't forget, you cannot forget, tomorrow is Hippie Wife's birthday.
It is. I won't probably be here much tomorrow.
She's turning 29.
Probably. We've got a pretty full day planned with her.
Randy married a younger woman.
Yeah.
Miss Candy's turning 29 again.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. And then in August,
we're releasing the Father and Son Legacy from Perdomo.
And we're early. I mean, compared to
we're
yeah.
very early.
Yeah.
They're not released. They're not my understanding, the way they normally do on stuff like this on a release is they ship. They literally figure out the shipping time for all the different states.
Yeah.
Right? Is it 2 days, 3 days, 4 days? How long does it take? And they ship those accordingly so that they land in every single shop that's bringing those cigars in. They bring every one of those cigars in to be released out of those shops on the same day. So if they wanted it released on the 2nd, if you will, everybody's products would have been delivered today. So, steal Randy's comment section. We do have a tight schedule, Eric. Well, Luke Spoon. Hello, Luke. How are you, buddy? Look through that. Made sure we didn't have anything. Made sure Cigar Mom wasn't telling me my shirt was wrinkly or something. But no, we do. We got a bunch going on this summer. The Perdomo Father-Son Legacy release will be August the 13th. That's a Thursday. Nicholas Perdomo the 3rd. Nick and Janine's son will be here in the shop with us, and it's Nicholas's. Give this back to the production manager. It's Nicholas's first time here at the shop. We've had Nick and Janine. We've had Arthur.
We've had Ralph.
We've even had Ralph, their sales director. Ralph's a great guy, old retired cop. I think from Miami-Dade.
And I'm sure Philip will be here for that.
Oh, Phil will be here,
Yeah.
absolutely. And then, but we'll have Nicholas in, so we're looking forward to him being here for the first time, and we're super excited about the release of their new limited edition. First limited they've done in 20 years.
Yeah, and I probably won't say because we don't know for sure how many we're going to get, but our quantities are limited, and what we get may be all we get.
That's it. I can tell you. I'll go ahead and answer the question, guys.
Yeah.
Use Messenger if you need. Boxes are 50 counts. They specifically were done in half cabs.
Yeah.
And 50 cigars is a big box, and I get it. If to buy a box makes a mark, if you will. It's not a 10 count. It's not a 20 count. But there's a reason behind it. You know, most limited releases, limited editions, it's really common for them to come in a 10 count box.
Yeah.
It does make it affordable, but you're going to run out really quickly. And again, on this cigar, Randy and I have smoked them.
Oh, they're good.
Trade show, and they are really good. But the thing about a 50 count box, the half cab that they developed, was so that you could enjoy one a week for a year. You can cover some
52
time
weeks
with it.
in a year, boss. I don't know if
There
you
is, but you and I both know at some point you're going to have a cold.
You get a 2-week vacation.
You get a 2-week vacation.
Okay,
or something.
all right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But you can pretty much get through a year on a box.
Yeah.
You know, it is a thing, and we know we're not only box selling, but I do have very limited supplies, and they've taken great care of us. But guys, this is a limited release, and you can think of it as an allocation.
Yeah.
I can only garner so much. They have other clients all over the nation, and so I'm going to take what I can get and be happy with it for sure.
Absolutely.
And I put it out there, let everybody be aware. Everybody's in a different season, and everybody's in a different place on what they can or want to do on stuff like that. But I want you to know that, you know, again, I don't want anybody showing up August the 14th and being like, hey, I want to pick up a Father-Son Legacy.
We may be out
because
that night.
I may be completely out.
I think there's a good chance we'll sell out of them that night. I think there's.
And I ordered a bunch, and I still think we're going to likely move through them. So, anyway, that's that. So that's what's going on. But
had a good weekend this weekend.
We did. We had a lot of fun. I have worked 8 days straight now. So, and I've got a ways to go before that changes, which is fine. I get in trouble. You just, if you don't believe me, ask Cigar Mom. I get in trouble when I have free time on my hands. I get into mischief I didn't mean to get into.
Jeff Johnson says he's looking forward to it.
Hello, Jeffy.
Good to see you. And I know you were able to get, I think, some singles from our friends at Two Guys Smoke Shop.
Yeah.
So you got some singles, and we'll have some boxes available. But again, wish we could tell you more, but there's no guarantees on anything until we see how many show up.
It's like anything else. If you're a bourbonite like you and I, and you like Colonel E.H. Taylor, or Eagle Rare, and you live in the state of Arkansas, it's allocated bourbons, and they only get so much of it. And if you get a hold of one, you crushed it, and you know you're not going to go in and buy cases of that stuff in Arkansas.
No.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking. If y'all remember way back, we did a funny news on the R&B one day and talked about the 300-pound tortoise that got away from the zoo in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Still hadn't figured that one out. How fast can a 200-year-old, 300-pound tortoise
I still
run?
can't figure out how would a turtle sneak out.
I don't know, but that security guard's got to be a union job.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he got fired.
Yeah.
How do you miss a tortoise escaping? He's really quick in the 100-yard dash. You get over the wall. I mean, exactly how does that work?
Yeah. That took him half the night.
At least. And that is get across the first parking spot. I don't know. But I saw one that made me laugh, made me think of that. There was a lady, according to the interwebs, take it with a grain of salt, dressed up like the sample lady in a Costco.
Oh, I heard about this.
And used little ketchup, plastic cups for ketchup for french fries and stuff. And was handing out samples of tequila in a Costco and got arrested.
Yeah, and she was just doing it.
Apparently out of the goodness of her heart.
Yeah.
I don't know where she got that. Maybe she shoplifted the tequila from Costco. I don't know.
But I thought that was pretty cool.
That was creative.
Got the little sample lady outfit on and get you a little cup of tequila.
Well, and the old cop in me, I'm like, that's interesting. I wonder how they caught her. Was she handed it out to kids?
Yeah.
That's not chicken nuggets, lady.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. It's
Why
funny.
did they arrest her trespassing or?
I don't know. Well, if she's giving it away, I don't know. Depends on the state it's in too.
Yeah.
But needless to say, I don't think it's a great idea to do it. I did think it was really funny.
Yeah.
Also, another good one.
Okay.
Word on the street.
All right.
Again, interwebs, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Heard that McDonald's is considering
You
doing
told me
a
about
$1 service charge
Yeah.
to use their drive-through in an attempt to drive business back inside the building.
Isn't that crazy?
Now, apparently they looked at Chick-fil-A and thought, let's do the opposite of what Chick-fil-A does, which is a lot of Chick-fil-A's have closed their in-dining completely.
Because they're driving through businesses.
But they put in 4 drive-through lanes.
Yeah.
Right? Sell more chicken. And McDonald's is trying select McDonald's to see how it goes, or ones that the drive-through gets too backed up in.
And you get
They're going to try to
charged $1.
And my question becomes, like, McDonald's is the quintessential fast food.
Yes.
Right? So I can see if you're in a McDonald's drive-through too long, you're ticked off. But, man, I'm like, I'd love to know who the marketing guy is that sold that one.
Yeah.
Because he's either going to be a hero or a zero.
Yeah.
Not going to be anything in between.
I tell you,
You're in food sales forever.
Yeah.
So what's your gut?
I struggle to think that people are going to be happy about the convenience of doing the drive-through and getting charged $1.
Here's the thing.
Because you're not using their facilities, you're not doing anything, but you're just driving through.
I'm so tight, I can't eat strawberries because I can't pass the seeds. And yet, I don't think $1 is a great enough motivation for me to not go through the drive-through.
But it's enough to make me mad if they charge me.
Now, if somebody said, we'll give you a 10% discount if the drive-through line's backed up and you come inside.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk.
Yeah.
I'm confused, and everybody does this except me. Most drive-through fast food joints now, you order on the app and then go through the drive-through.
Yeah, and you get points and all that stuff.
Yeah, I guess. I understand the loyalty program at Open Door Cigars because you end up with free cigars. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's easy, simple, straightforward. But to use the app and still drive through the drive-through.
Oh,
It'd be one thing if I'm using an app on Uber Eats because I didn't even want to get in a car.
I use them on the apps at fast food places, loyalty programs everywhere. Because, like at Firehouse, you save up enough points, you get a free sandwich. McDonald's, they got all kinds of deals on there. Sonic's got all kinds of deals. You actually save money. Of course, they're tracking, your buying patterns and all that.
I was about to say, do you?
Well, yeah, because, I'll give you an example. Not too long ago, I went to Sonic and I checked my deals before I log into my app. I checked the deals first thing, see what they got. Well, one is if I bought a sandwich, I got a free sandwich. So Kenny and
That
I,
helps on the diet.
Yeah. So that was 2 sandwiches. Kenny and I each had a sandwich. We split a fry, and she gets her strawberry limeade. So she has her strawberry limeades, and I think I had a water because I'm trying to lose weight. My wife is too. But, man, you save money. Chick-fil-A, every once in a while I'll pull through there, and I got a free milkshake, or I got a free sandwich, or a free deal of nuggets. They have specials all the time. I know you're anti-app and anti-loyalty program.
I'm not anti-loyalty program. We're anti-app from a 30,000 foot
But
view.
you don't use it.
I just am that guy.
Yeah.
I had a gentleman come up to the counter earlier
that you don't
today.
as cost conscious. And
That was nice.
Is
What he's
you
saying
are.
is I'm cheap.
Yeah.
And he's
No,
correct.
you're just tight, and
Yeah,
there's nothing
I'm
wrong with that.
cheap.
I consider tight a compliment.
Frugal, I think, right? Because
It's
there's
the right
some
word.
intellect behind frugal.
Now, I bet your wife uses some of the apps.
Oh, my wife. Well, first of all, Cigar Mom is really good at life in the digital age. I, on the other hand, would really prefer.
I think that's your challenge. It's not so much you don't want the free stuff. It's you don't want to have to figure
I
out
don't
how to
want
log
one more
in.
app on my phone.
Yeah.
I literally was looking at it this morning thinking I just go through and throw them away. Because I'll download them and never use them. And now I just got screens full of
Yeah.
swiping to try to find the few I do use. I got a few I have to use, so there's that. Any comments? Death threats?
No. It's just saying. Robert Jones says Chick-fil-A is better than McDonald's, and the rest it's showing us again who's watching.
I can't argue with you, Robert, but I sure do love a Big Mac.
Yep. Hey, while thinking about watching, here's the thing that you guys need to do, and I don't know, that may be, I can't tell if that's your
Oh, that's just a text. Came in.
We are now broadcasting our Facebook Lives on Facebook. So go to Open Door Cigar.
Wait. Time out. Back up, old man.
YouTube.
There you go.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah,
Our
Facebook
Lives
Live is
are on
obviously
YouTube.
live on Facebook.
Yeah, it's live on Facebook, and we put it on YouTube later.
On our channel.
I'll get it right.
There you go.
And eventually, with your help. And go like that page and share it. Subscribe to it.
And share it.
And you'll be able to see it when it
You'll
it
be
goes
able to
live
watch
on
this
there.
silly crap repeatedly. Like nights when you can't go to sleep, you just turn on an episode.
Yeah. Man, hog baseball is over, so that pretty well does it for sports now till football season.
Yeah. Soccer will be on again. Dadgummit.
Yeah, they got that big soccer. I don't know anything about soccer, but
World
we got some
Cup.
kind of big World Cup or
Cup's not
something
too far
going
away.
on. Jeff Johnson says he's a fan of Wendy's.
Oh, I agree with that. But then again, I love McDonald's, Sonic, Taco Bell, Wendy's. I don't like Burger King. I'll eat it occasionally.
I love a char-grilled Whopper. I love a
char-grilled burger at Happy's place when you're cooking, but I don't know about.
Robert's saying, Facebook Live on Facebook. Yeah, it is on Facebook, but it's also on YouTube. Better get it.
But it's not live.
It's not live. No.
No, it's pre-recorded on
And,
YouTube.
So
Dren will have to move this one over.
Yeah.
Facebook now only lets you keep your Facebook Live on your page for 30 days.
And that's why we had to move it to to YouTube.
There
I'll
you
get
go.
it in a minute.
We're gonna get you there.
I'll get there. Is because
Hang on.
Facebook lets them go.
Let's see what you're drinking
Oh,
today.
water.
Yeah.
Manly Lincoln
that?
is with us. He says he needs a cigar. Well, come on,
Come
Manly.
on,
We
buddy.
got a humidor full.
Come on. Believe it or not, I know for a fact he has a locker full.
I was going to say he's got a locker full too. And it is a good thing when we talk about savings. If you come in and you buy a box, and you can even mix and match a box of 20 cigars in
20 premium,
and you get a 10% discount. So our locker members, in addition to the free things and the sponsorship things that we put in there, that really, when you count all that up and the dinner at the end of the year, your money ahead. But you get 10% off a box. Anybody gets 10% off a box. And if you got a locker, you buy boxes.
And now we are releasing a. I may get in trouble, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Well, go
I'm taking a
ahead.
risk.
When is
I'm
getting
living on
in
the
trouble
edge.
stopped you from talking?
That's true. So we're going to. Well, we now have a third level of membership.
Yeah.
So here in Suite 7, Our entry-level membership will build you in the system. It's free. You're welcome to join us anytime. Hang out, have a cocktail, whatever you want to do. And we've got our locker members, which comes with an entire list of benefits from a locker member party, locker member gifts. We have every year that we put together for them.
Sometimes
we
limited releases.
We get free cigars almost every single month. So you're looking at 12 to 15 cigars that we place in the lockers along with our manufacturers. And you also get first access to really rare stuff. So Opus X, Amazon Basins, Mortal Coils, all these cigars that are, again, rare.
Some of the Tatuaje releases like Skinny Monsters.
Some of the Monster series. Every year's Monster series. Our locker members get first shot at that product for a week, and if there's any left at the end of a week, then it'll go out for public consumption. But a lot of times, you know, I may not get in, but a couple of boxes of something, and they'll get eat up by the locker members. But the third membership now that we're going to have is in between the two, called a preferred member. That preferred member does two things. It puts you at the top of the locker member waiting list.
Because we have a long waiting list.
Because we have a long waiting list for getting a locker. But it also provides you most all those benefits that a locker member gets, minus having the locker itself. And you can go online, sign up for it. You can pay right there online, hit preferred membership status. That gets you 10% off all your drinks year-round in Suite 7, plus all these other benefits we just talked about. So if you're interested in it, by all means, jump on the website and sign up for a preferred membership. Now we'll see if we start getting threads in there from Cigar Mom going, shut up, not yet.
Well, she hasn't.
She hadn't beat me up yet, so we're good. She might be happy with me doing it. She's ready to get this.
Well, I hope
she worked hard putting it together. I think she's ready to get it active out there where we can take care of our clients.
Jaylyn, I believe, is watching us. Jaylyn, I don't know that I've seen you join us before, so thanks for watching.
Welcome.
Let's see. This week, pretty much normal schedule. Tomorrow night's poker night. Thursday night, cave night. Wednesday night, music on the patio with John Dooley. And that's pretty well the schedule this week. Yeah.
We're definitely getting into summer. It is warm out there, so I'm happy. I'm death about
getting to enjoy the pool. We've been in ours a few times now, and this morning I had to get the water level filled up and heaters on, but it's not.
No.
But it's not.
I've got my heater on, but it's not kicking on much.
No, it's just
fine.
Keeping it up at night. But so that's been good.
As you know, I like to get home late at night a lot of nights and just get in the pool and do my last cigar with a bourbon. And standing in the pool talking to Cigar Mom, and a lot of times standing in the edge of the pool watching TV in the outdoor kitchen. So. But.
Oh, that's been good. Man, had a good week last week. All in all.
Oh yeah.
It was a
How are your
great
parents?
Week. They're good. They're doing good. You know, getting older is just tough, you know, but they're doing good. We're having lunch for them tomorrow and having them out to Happy's place and feeding them some good barbecue so they'll be happy.
Yeah, you said you were going to do what? Bratwursts, ribs, and
tri-tip.
And tri-tip.
And smoked sausage.
And smoked sausage.
And corn and coleslaw.
Nice. So, and you got an uncle coming in as well?
Yeah.
Him and his wife?
Yeah, he and his wife are coming in and don't get to see him very often. We talk on the phone 2 or 3 times a week, but don't get to see him. So we're looking forward to seeing him. Eric has just joined us.
Hey, buddy.
Eric, good to see you.
How's grandbaby?
Oh, man, grandbaby, I got to tell you this. The grandbaby, we had her first, she's 3 months old, all right? So she's still a baby. Had her first official swim party on Saturday.
Nice.
And she got in, and of course they're holding her. And
well, I'd hope so at 3 months old.
But she didn't freak out. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just acts like she's happy and relaxed. She's grinning real big.
Yeah, she was in Mama's arms.
And
she knew who had her.
Yeah, and she it apparently was good for her because they said she slept all night.
Listen, there's nothing I like better if the grandkids are spending the night, go swim them for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Dude, they'll go down like a ton of rocks.
Well, we kept her in the shade, had her under the umbrella, and she just stayed there for 20, 30 minutes.
Have you bought her one of the little floaty umbrellas?
No, not yet. We got to wait till she's a little older. Right now, it's just going to be in somebody's arms for a bit. But yeah, so that was good.
Oh, you got a vacation coming up too.
Well, that's in
later this
September.
year.
September.
You're getting her planned.
Yeah.
Going to Europe.
Yeah, September, and we had a getaway weekend to Branson a couple weekends ago for our anniversary. But really, Kenny and I hadn't got away much since our Napa trip, which was a couple years ago.
August of 24.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because we were in the house remodel last year, and that just kept us pretty tied down with that.
Well, then the hailstorm lets you do the house remodel on the outside too.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you ain't seen a house get hit by hail like Randy's.
Woo. Yeah, it was bad.
It killed
still
10 windows?
Just now getting, about 12.
12
just
windows.
Now getting the windows replaced.
The roof.
After fighting with the insurance
gutters.
company. I get that hopefully in the next 2 or 3 weeks, we're supposed to have those in. And then we can put the curtains up that we've been waiting a year on, get those up, and then hang the pictures, and we will finally be done. Now we're 99% done. The house, everything else is done. It's just the curtains could go up apparently until after the windows were replaced. And that'll I'll be glad to get that behind us and be done.
That'll make Mama Candy happy.
Oh, absolutely. So, how about you?
Well, Sheridan and I got back from vacay, had a great time in the Dominican Republic. I highly recommend the Breathless Resort in Punta Cana.
Oh, Candy says, "Hey, retired cop, we don't tell when we're leaving town."
I didn't, Miss Candy.
No, we don't
that was
know.
your husband.
Yeah.
I said
Well,
you have a vacation coming up, and he decided to pick the month and give it out.
That's all I'm giving is the month.
I would have said later this year in a few months.
Yeah,
that's me.
Yeah,
but hey, I hear you, girl. You and I are. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah,
that's the reason I approached that around the corner.
Yeah. And it is a good idea not to post because you never know who's watching. And
it's like it doesn't bother me to tell y'all we got back from Breathless in Punta Cana.
Yeah.
But you notice I didn't post it that we were going.
Yeah. I am looking forward to that trip though. Italy should be nice. I'm looking forward to it. And you've got some trips coming up to some events.
We do. We've got the New England Cigar Expo planned. I have an annual boys trip down to Panama City, Florida for a week, but Cigar Mom and the rest of the clan will all still be here.
Our buddy Greg Sanders joined us, and he says, "Hey, I know a security guy if you need a security specialist who can help out."
That's true. That's true. Greg, why don't you jump on a plane, just fly up here and help us. We'll do a little wrecking order on the Randy's compound.
Well,
first of all, anybody who wants to hit your compound, better pack their lunch.
Well,
first of all, you're hiking in.
And secondly, I do have
security
cameras just that you can't get to the house or walk in.
No, unless you can fast rope off a Blackhawk onto the roof, and as soon as you come off the roof, well, you're going to get spotted then too.
Yeah.
But Greg, we'd still love to have you in to do a review. Why don't, Greg, since we have Nicholas Perdomo, here on August the 13th for the release of the Father-Son Legacy, why don't you come up here and hang out with us at the shop on Thursday, August 13th?
That'd be a good time to come in. That would be a good time to come in.
Greg would be a box buyer.
Yeah.
My buddy, he's a Perdomo boy.
He is.
He is part of the Perdomo
He also
army.
says you need to eat some chata while you're in New England.
Some chata?
Yeah.
Well, Greg, I typically just eat carnivore or cheat down to keto a little bit, and unfortunately, clam chowder is just full of carbs. And if I'm going to break my rule on that, it's oysters, raw oysters.
You like those raw oysters?
I'll eat raw oysters until the cows come home.
My food science background will not let me go there just because the risk is, I'm not saying it's great, but it's greater than eating cooked food.
You think it's greater than the reward is what I'm hearing.
Potentially, yes.
Reward.
Potentially.
Well,
because if you ever get sick on them, you'll.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
I've gotten sick on shrimp before, but give me a week and I'll go back and eat shrimp. You get one bad shrimp, she'll get you. I'm telling you.
However, will not, because I had allergic reaction.
You almost died. There's a
yeah.
difference between throwing up
Yeah.
and almost dying from anaphylactic shock.
Yeah, I am
not okay.
eating shrimp. And you know, here's the great thing about it. After that, and I love shrimp. But after that, that desire for shrimp is gone.
Listen, I might like skydiving, but if my chute ever didn't open and I bounced and somehow lived, I'd probably be like,
I don't think I'm going to do that again.
You can't. It's a little difference between throwing up and pooping yourself.
Yeah. Jerry Kelly is watching us. Hello, Jerry.
Hey, buddy.
Thanks for joining in. And other than that, we're planning on just enjoying the backyard. And you and I both are blessed to have a backyard with a pool.
We got a lot going on. We got all these events. Again, I don't do sitting still well, but we've got all these events going on. This summer, we have the employee pool party.
Yeah,
right.
That'll be fun.
And we've got the Friday Five that I'm sure there'll be one or two evenings where we cook dinner for everybody at the pool. And we've got the grandkids, and it's summertime coming on.
Oh yeah, they're going to be ready to hit the pool too.
Oh, they're already ready. Those boys were swimming. I kid you not, they're swimming in March.
Well, you said they were swimming and their lips were blue.
Dead gum. It was freaking cold, and they were having a ball.
Yeah.
I had to send their dad home, go get clothes for them, because they did not come over to swim. They came over and swam.
Greg Sanders is laughing at your skydiving.
Let's be real, I don't skydive.
Yeah.
My brother and sister both did. I'm not a skydiver.
You never jumped out of a plane, did you?
I did not. I figured if I got killed on a SWAT entry, everybody would forget all the bad stuff about me and think, what a great guy trying to save somebody's life and he got killed. If I jumped out of a plane, they're going to think, what a moron.
And you flew with your dad a lot when he was
I did go flying with my dad a lot.
Yeah. All right. Tim Little. Hello,
hey, Timmy.
Tim. Says hello.
You need to come up, too, for August 13th for the Perdomo release.
Yeah,
I haven't seen Tim in forever.
No, that'd be a good trip for you. Drive up for that. You got anything else, boss?
Well, let me think. It's funny when you when I have to think about it, I can't think of nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're here. It's Monday. It's a beautiful day outside.
Got some of the college games on.
If you don't know, we do have a new employee, Parker.
Parker, great guy.
You'll be able to spot which one Parker is when you come in at any point. He's 6'8", so he opens the door to come in and he blots out the sun.
Yeah.
Nice young man. A lot of compliments on him already. He's in the middle of training, but today he flies to Florida, to Miami, to pick up his he's buying a vehicle.
New ride.
And so he's flying to Miami and driving it home. Personally, I think he'd have saved money if he'd let me got the boys at Gilter's to send a hot shot for it.
Yeah.
I think he could have probably got it up here for $600-700, and between flight and fuel,
I'm betting
your money it cost him more money to go get it than it would have let me have.
Probably does. Garrett Payne is watching.
Oh, Garrett.
And Greg says, hey, Guy Fieri coming and Nicholas Perdomo coming. Wow, we're getting some big timers.
You know, guys, here's the deal. It's really funny. We're a tiny little shop in a tiny little town in a tiny little state. Like, we get it. Not like we read our own press release and we think, we're cool. It's just a God thing. It's just a God thing. He just he just goes before us and opens doors, and this journey has been so much fun. Let's be real clear. I mean, we have fun doing this silly R&B show, making fun of anything and everything and anyone and everyone we can and each other. But the truth of the matter is, guys, God has blessed us so much. This whole journey has not been about this. As close of friends as Randy and I are, and as much life as we've done together over the years, this has just been an amazing journey. And it's funny to me how with every year that goes by, there's more of these things where we go, how in the world did that? Steve Harvey walked in here one day.
Yeah.
Right?
You've had Steve Harvey and you've had Terry Bradshaw.
We're going to get Guy Fieri.
You've had Olympic gold medalists in here.
Oh, well, he's a locker member. He's in here weekly.
And you've had others come in. We had several one night for a private event.
We did. We had, there was actually we're stacked up in our private event one evening. Yeah. But the all track and field gold medalist too, which is funny.
Yeah.
But no, it's just fun because, as Forrest Gump said, life's like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get, right?
But,
and
the
we've had
thing
so much fun with it.
it is nice to have these people in. We're excited about the events. But in a way, it's kind of humbling, like you said, that,
It is.
because we're just a little shop, a little state. And look, I get it. We don't worship other people. That's not our deal. They put their pants on the same way we do. They're just people.
Some of the people that we have spoken of are kind of knuckleheads.
Yeah.
It ain't that. But it is a rarity. They are kind of, in our culture, they're superstars.
Yeah.
And I tell you, the other thing is stuff like, we were talking to Greg a minute ago, but I can go through down this with almost everybody that's commented in here.
Yeah.
This shop has given us an opportunity to meet, get to know, and become friends with people from all over.
Yeah.
All over.
And shop owners even from other parts of the United States. We got people all over, and they're just, we see them maybe once a year, twice a year, and they're just good friends. You take, even in our state, Joe Moglin, Bobby
John
at Cigar
Duncan.
District, Joe at One Eyed Jack's, Walter up at Black Crown Social.
The Fioris in Fort Smith, and Brandon, Joe, Doug in West End, Little Rock, Conway, Greg down at Pipe and Tobacco. It's just cool because it's no way we could have orchestrated.
Yeah.
We met Greg, and of all places, years ago. We first met Greg in Managua, Nicaragua.
Yeah.
Right? And years later, Greg went back with us. We went back down to another trip, and this time he came with us. But I won't give away Greg's location, but it's southeast U.S. And in his line of work, that's not something I'm going to talk about beyond that. But we would have never had a chance to bump into, spend time with, get to know, and have a connection.
Yeah. Because see, I've never met Greg. I wasn't on that trip.
And you know him well.
I feel like he's a friend, and he just said that he's blessed and a better person because of y'all. And
well, what it is it made him realize, he's not that big a train wreck. And he met us, and he's like, I'm Greg's doing pretty good.
And he also said Brian's best friend, Bill Clinton.
Oh, now that was not kind. Not kind at all.
But, getting to meet those people, and even people like Greg that we only know from here.
At least I don't think Hillary's sexy, Greg.
Jerry Garrison's watching. Hello, Gary.
Gerald.
And it's just nice to get to meet people from all over the United States. And, the other thing, and we've mentioned the other shops, everybody's got a little different lineup of cigars that they carry.
Everybody carries.
We send people to them for the stuff that we don't carry.
Yep.
They send people to us. We know we're competitors, but nobody gets upset, jealous.
Not that we're aware of it.
No, not that we're aware of.
We do not like them all. They're all good dudes.
But
they're doing the same thing we're doing, living out their passion, and every shop, like every shop that we mentioned, is a great place. Right?
Yeah.
Great place. Culture's different in everyone. Ambiance is different in everyone. Flow is different in everyone. Humidor's different in everyone.
They all have their own personality.
They all
just have their own personality.
Well, we were talking about fast foods earlier, right?
Yeah.
McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Sonic, like they're all fast food.
Yeah.
Right? But each of them has their own personality.
Yeah.
Only one of them has, a clown named Ronald. Only one of them has a king.
Yeah.
Whatever. I will tell you that the cheddar peppers at Sonic are the best.
I like the cheddar peppers. They are good. I don't get them often. I forget about them.
They're the most unhealthy damn thing in the world. I have no business eating them. But every once in a while on the road, I will fall off the carnivore wagon.
They're good.
But yeah, we've met so many good friends in here. I mean, I could sit here and list people off that are good friends.
Well, and even a lot of our clients now have just become great friends.
Just become great friends, and without this particular odd journey, man, we'd have never. You and I, our story alone. For those of you that don't know, Randy was still in corporate America in sales, and speaking of which, congressman, and Randy was in corporate America in sales at a very high level, and man, I'm just a small town cop doing what I did, and there was a little cigar shop here in town called Ye Old Tobacco Shop.
Yeah.
And it's where we met Justin as well.
Yes, it is.
Randy and I would occasionally bump into each other in there when both of us happened to apparently be having a stressful day.
Yeah.
And we'd go to this little shop, and they only had 3 chairs in one back corner. Matter of fact, you had to move if anybody was going to look at the pipes and humidors.
Yeah.
But we would sit back there, and before you knew it, we got to know each other. And then we started meeting on Saturday mornings. One of us would bring the paper, and the other one would bring a pot of coffee, a thermos of coffee.
Yeah, because they didn't supply coffee, and we did donuts back then. We both ate
we
donuts
both ate.
back
Listen,
then.
I was a cop. I drank coffee and ate donuts. Make go bones better. And before you know it, I mean, one of the longest standing, dearest friends and friendships I have. And we met, to be honest with you, sitting about this far apart in the back corner of a cigar shop.
Yeah.
Cigar shops are just such a unique, I always joke that a good cigar shop is the last true bastion in America, the last fortress of real America.
Yeah.
People of different political leanings can still just be friends without any issues.
Yeah. Yeah, I that's one of the things I like about it is just it breaks down social, political, economic barriers and the commonality of sitting around the campfire together, as we call it.
Well, again, men and women have been sitting around a campfire since the beginning of time telling stories. And in 2026, this is a portable campfire.
Greg, you are crazy, man. I love your sense of humor. He said, and then you met Sharon, who is incredible, but she's also blind. Because, Brian, I love you, but you're ugly.
Yes. Great. I'm not even offended.
Yeah.
That's just speaking the truth, brother.
Hey, Tim says they're talking about getting a cigar shop down here and decided we personally would end up smoking all the profits. That's something that can happen.
Don't think Cigar Mom hasn't lit my pants on fire before over just that note.
Yeah. Because, you think, well, having a cigar shop, I'll smoke for free. No, you don't, because you're still paying
you paid for them.
You're
just not getting any ROI back.
Yeah. And the way you look at it, it's like, well, that's one I could have sold and made some money on.
Well, here's the thing: if you lose a cigar, be it to damage, theft, or you smoke it yourself, you actually will never recoup the cost.
No.
Right? You had the cost of goods.
Yeah.
From the purchase, you can't ever sell enough to recoup the cost. That's just loss.
Well, you say I'll sell one or two, and that'll make up for it. But the reality is,
if that's true, then you gave up the profit on the one or two.
That's exactly right.
I mean, you can't catch that. Right? Unless you could sell an imaginary cigar, you'll never had zero cost.
Because you would have sold those two anyway, so you don't catch up.
Yes. Well, hopefully in a good shop you'll sell them anyway. What you don't want are cigars that sit on shelves.
Yeah.
Those do not make you money. Those cost you money.
Yeah. Cigar Mom says she loves you, Greg. So, Greg, there you go. He says every good shop owner needs to subscribe to that, Brian, some of the stuff we're talking about. So
well, listen, Greg, one day I hope we grow up to eventually be good shop owners. But, the journey, we joke all the time that you've got me and Sharon, and we have 5 as our board of directors. And Sharon and 4 out of the 5 board members are all very, very fluent. We talk about it every meeting. Very fluent in accountanese, which is its own language. And I can muddle through some of it. I'm trying to get better. Randy will tell you that I'm way better than I used to be. So pretty proud for a little bit of growth.
You've come a long way. First time we looked at a P&L, and it's so different. You looked at police budgeting,
expense side,
but it's totally different. Totally different.
You get told exactly what your revenue, if you will,
is
at the beginning of the year by the city council. Here's your budget.
Yeah.
And you better fit it all in there because there ain't no more money. It's just that simple. So you
your
learn
sales
to
are
manage
set.
expense,
right?
But it has no connectivity to revenue, to coming in. And because of that, you have governmental accounting and regular accounting. And I didn't know there was 2 kinds of accounting. Okay, I just thought you had accounting. It kept up with the money comes in, money goes out. But it doesn't. It keeps up with them totally different. And again, guys, I don't know, half the crap that's coming out of my mouth. It's not. It's like 3-card Monte with the federal government. They want you to record everything in a certain fashion, and those things play against one another. I mean, we all kind of get that. But when you're trying to run a business and you're me, I got to have Sharon and I got to have the board. And, of course, Tony and I that aren't fluent, not that we don't understand a lot of what we're talking about nowadays, 12 years in, but we're not fluent in accountanese. We really don't understand 4 chess moves down the road, how that reflects to everything else, how that plays, what that means. And so, you know, we listen to the board and to Sharon and when it comes to these issues. And, you know, Tony's got some skill sets in here that nobody else on the board possesses that are huge for us as an organization. It's not on the finance side.
Yeah.
Right?
You're right. Rusty just joined us.
Hello, Rusty.
He said, "Good afternoon, boys."
Well,
now I would usually say, "Boys, how big did the men grow from where you come from?"
But
Rusty's pretty big, and we probably are boys compared to his size.
Hey, congratulations on your upcoming vacation.
Yeah.
It's gonna be gone like 11 days. What a
see,
bum.
there you are. You're saying Rusty's going to be gone. That
I'm not saying where Rusty lives or where he's going or what. I'm just saying he's leaving.
Greg, I'm not surprised at all that you say you're smoking a Perdomo. Yeah, I know that won't come as a surprise because he's pretty much just
he's a
strictly
Perdomo guy,
and he knows what he likes, and that's what he smokes. And
he is. I am convinced he is a general in the Perdomo Army.
He very much is. He very much is. I'm running out of stuff to say.
Wow. Well, with that being the case, then I suppose we shall close.
You won't ever run out of stuff to say.
Nope, you could leave the room for 2 hours. I talk to myself. I'm the only one that listens in anyway.
Oh boy! Actually, we got a pretty good group watching today.
Well, again, Rusty, our Davidoff rep, glad you joined us today.
Yeah.
Looking forward to July. We're going to be doing some stuff with Rusty in July. That's going to be fun. And I am glad that you and Colleen are going to get a little time away, dude. You need some downtime.
Yep.
Rusty's a rock star. Takes such good care of us. In any case, with all of it being done, we'll call it a day. And how are you doing? Come on, studio audience is coming in while we're doing it. In any case, we love you guys.
The studio audience is growing here.
Growing by the minute. Yeah, that's why we keep doing this. Stay longer and the audience grows. Anyway, I think we'll sign off with that, guys. Listen, smoke them if you got them. Have a great afternoon. God bless everybody. We love you guys. Holler if you need something and come see us. Say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.